everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Feather Stitches podcast. I'm Heather.
I'm Becky.
You can find us on Instagram as @QuiltCrazy.
At Millie.
And we also have at Feather Stitches podcast Instagram group now too. So it's been fun meeting all the new people on Instagram, and we're laughing right now because today's episode may be full of many interruptions.
We'll see how it goes.
Bailey is on high alert, taking care and babysitting Becky's little babies.
Yep.
So she has all 4 of her foster kids here. The 3-year-olds are upstairs, and the 2 babies are playing on the floor.
Yeah. And Bailey has a bone.
And now Bailey, I should almost take that away from her. Bailey, bring it to Mom. Good girl. I don't want you dropping that on the baby's head.
Yes. So today might be a little interesting. Might have to do a little cut and paste and a little background noise. So
Yeah. Bailey,
whatever.
go entertain the baby, but leave the bone.
Oh.
I should take a picture of Bailey.
That's funny.
This is her slacking off.
Yeah. She's done.
Oh, I think one of your babies puked.
Oh, probably. He did.
1 second. Okay, 1 sec. We will see how this goes.
I should have brought you closer.
Today is April 5th. It's Friday. We really wanted to get a podcast in this week. We were hoping to last week, and things kept going amiss. So I think it's only been 3 weeks now, right, Becky?
I think it hasn't been that long.
I think we're actually doing better than waiting a whole month. So this is good.
Okay. We'll see how that works.
Yeah,
For now.
Bailey's back with the babies now. I want to get a picture of her with the babies. Oh, I can't seem to. Eventually. Eventually.
We'll get it. We may be a little distracted today, but that's okay.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Oh, well,
It's been a week.
yeah. What's going on with you guys?
Oh man, well, James has been doing a side job this week. So he's been busy working, and he's working for the Alberta election next week. So he's been doing
Go
online.
vote.
Yes, go vote. He's been doing online training and evening trainings. So he's been busy, and I've been
Taking care of all the kids.
taking care of the kids.
Holding
Yeah.
down the fort with. She has 7
Thankfully,
kids.
Yeah, so there's no sports right now. We're in the lull between indoor and outdoor soccer. So that's been nice because I haven't had to do any evening running around. But but it's been good. So this morning, the older 2 of the younger 4 had swimming lessons. So we were
Nice.
up and out the door and off to the pool, and
Nice.
so
Grace goes swimming on Wednesdays. She does her swimming.
nice.
Yeah, no, for us, just school. We've had some exciting changes with the kids for schooling, and we've had some huge disappointments yesterday for schooling.
Yeah, poor Grace.
Our oldest, our foster daughter, she just got accepted into university in Edmonton, so that's very exciting for her. So she'll be, eventually moving to Edmonton. We're not sure, probably the summer, obviously before she starts school in September.
Right.
And I think she's going to be taking the social work, sociology program.
for
And
her.
then Katie, Katie, my oldest bio, she got accepted into the farm program with Rocky View School Division. It's a new pilot project. It's very exciting. A group of 40 kids had to apply, and then they selected 20 grade 9s, 20 grade 10s to go and attend school on a farm for their school year next year. So she will be bused to a farm every day, and they're going to be raising chickens and herb gardens and building sheds and chicken coops and beehives and whatever. She's very excited.
That'll be so fun. It's totally up her alley.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's going to keep things interesting, and she's going to be working hard, but Katie's not afraid of hard work.
No,
so
she's not.
yeah,
It'll
so
be
it's gonna
really good for her.
It will be,
Yeah.
because she just gets so bored of the mundane
Yeah.
classroom setting. It drives her crazy. So
Yeah.
that's exciting. And then for Grace, my middle one, they had the rug ripped out from them yesterday. She attends a kindergarten to grade 8 school. She is currently in grade 5, and they announced yesterday that as of September, all the middle school kids, grades 6, 7, and 8, will have to be moved to a different school and bused. And it's really sad because the school that they're at right now is brand new. She's been there since the day they opened for the last 3 years. And she loves that school. They just built a new park this year.
And it's so close to home.
It's right across, like right behind my house. It's a 1 minute walk to the school. So it's really, like, she's devastated. I'm upset too because the girls help get my youngest one off to school in the morning when I'm off at work. And now Katie's off to high school. Grace is off to another school being bused. And I don't know what that's going to look like.
Oh, man.
Now for us.
Big changes.
Big changes are coming our way. So, yeah, that was a bummer. But anyways.
Yeah, that sucks.
This afternoon I'm going to go off to Banff for just the afternoon, evening, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
I'm drinking some of my strawberry cocoa flip tea. It's my favorite, well, it's one of my favorite teas from the Banff Tea House, so I'm drinking that, and I'm going to stock up on some more tea from there. I also love their lavender mint tea.
Me too.
I'm out, so I'll get some of that. We'll go for our favorite food in Banff, and then come home.
Nice.
And then I work tomorrow, so. Oh, Bailey. She's bringing all of her bones. Let's just pick the hardest, heaviest toys to play.
Why not? She's so funny.
She watches them.
Yeah.
So, oh, man. I guess we should keep going because look at my battery.
Yeah, it's dropping.
It's dropping. So, let's talk knitting.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the elephant? Or are your hands full? Like,
My
should
hands
we?
are a little full. I can take it off. But I finished my sweater, my Comfort Fade cardi, and it fits perfectly. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. It's great. It's warm, believe it or not. Like, even though it's a fingering weight sweater, I'm hot wearing it all day.
The wool? Yeah.
But it's so nice and cozy, and it is not itchy at all. So
Oh, it's going to be great for winter. We're in spring now, right? So
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
it's not as cool.
yeah, so I wear it as my jacket. Like, I put it on when I go out somewhere.
We
So.
should try and insert pictures right here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then she entered it into the Hippie Strings
I
sweater
did,
cowl.
and I won.
She won. So that's
Yay,
so
I'm so
exciting.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got in there just in the nick of time to
I
enter
did.
it. And
Yeah. Yeah, I think I put it in on like the 30th or the 31st or something, and it was done on the 1st.
Just perfect. Because
So-
I was hoping, like, it's always fun when someone you know wins. If it's not going to be you, it's
Yes.
fun when somebody else wins. So
Yeah.
seeing that Becky won was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Congratulations. Yay. Well, I'm wearing my Hohe starting point. No.
Yeah, starting
Is it
point.
starting point?
Yeah.
I always get mixed up between the Suburban. So you guys have all seen this before, but that's what I'm wearing today. Nice big pop of color.
That's so nice.
The majority of this yarn is dyed by Polka Dot Creek, and then this speckly yarn, I don't remember. It was a gift. It was a birthday skein of yarn that my dear friend Susan had gifted me for my birthday, so I just can't remember the name of the yarn. Anyways, so there's that.
Yeah.
So your finished object. I have one finished object, and this is your only finished object.
This
right?
is my only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I finished. Oh dear.
She's yelling at Bailey.
Bailey, pay attention to baby. She's just talking. She's not crying. So I finished these Hulk socks for Weston. This is Ginger Snap yarns in the Hulk colorway.
Nice.
I did a 3x1 rib across the body of the foot. Just plain on the bottom. And then I did 20 rows of ribbing. So I haven't let him wear them because I've been waiting to podcast, and they have been done. So I finished them probably the day after we podcasted last.
Right.
So
Poor Weston's been waiting.
having to
patiently.
wait. So these are done.
Nice.
I think they'll fit him okay. They look huge, but then he puts them on and
He has long feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. Finished object. Love them.
Nice.
So that's that. How many projects do you have?
I just have one whip.
Okay, I'll keep going. So, I've been watching the Crafty Toads podcast. They're two sisters that I think they live in like a cottage,
Cool.
just the two of them. And they just love to do all things crafty. And so they knit, crochet, embroider, a bunch of different crafty things. Anyways, so they have fallen down a rabbit hole of cross stitching, and I've been watching the
Dug in
podcast,
with
and
them.
it made me get the itch to cross stitch. So they were
Nice.
talking about this one pattern on their podcast, and
Oh,
I
my word.
just had to cross stitch this. So it's all done.
That's so adorable.
Isn't that cute? I love it. So this pattern, this is my project bag,
Ooh, fancy.
right? It's a free pattern by Brooks Books, BROOKES Books, and they have, it's actually a series of an advent calendar. So here's the pattern here, and so they have one for every day for 25 days for the advent calendar, and
Cool.
I'm not going to do those, but I just thought I'm going to do the ones that I like, and I just had to do this because it's
Oh, it's adorable.
a knitting sheep. So
Cool.
it's totally not going to be an advent calendar, but I'm going to finish this off somehow and then hang it up on the wall.
Cute.
So I have another one already printed off that I want to do, and yeah, so it's been fun. I did that it took me like one weekend. I was just
Yeah.
pattering on it over the weekend. So yeah, there is that. What else? I started a new, well, do you want to do a whip?
Sure, yeah, I can try mine.
Okay.
I picked up another sweater, but this one's not for me. This one's for Lashane. So it's the little sock arms.
The Little Sock Arms by Telly Bean Knits.
Yeah. Gloria. Really?
Should I give her her soother? Or is she?
No, she'll just spit it out.
She's just gabbing.
Complaining. So she designed this pattern for self-striping sock yarn that you don't want to wear on your feet. So she has both an adult size and the kid size. So this is the kids. I kind of did a mixture of sizes because I just did Lashane's measurements and then made the sweater to fit. So I have one sleeve done and the other one started. And I have a coffee stain on the front somewhere
Oh shoot!
because I dripped coffee in my bag,
Oh, yeah.
but whatever. So then, yeah, so I have the rest of the sleeve, which will take me no time. It's only like, you start with like 50 stitches on the arm,
Yeah,
so it's really quick. So it's less than,
and this is fingering or
it's fingering.
Oh,
yeah.
it is fingering.
Yeah, so this is Felici yarn from Knit Picks. And then this was...
How many balls of yarn do you need for that?
I just have one ball of sock yarn.
Oh, okay.
And then it took me... This is my second ball. And this is the chickadee color from... There you go.
Quince & Co.
Yeah, from Quince & Co. So, yeah. So it took... Yeah, so this took a ball... Not quite a ball and a half. Or not quite 2 balls.
I love
So-
that.
And it fits her perfect.
So cute.
It's so cute. So I just have the neck to pick up. So I don't know. I probably won't have a ton of yarn left once that's done.
No.
Once I do the collar. So
Maybe it'll be finished object by the next podcast.
it probably will be because this sleeve took
And
me
you
like
probably fly.
a couple evenings
Yeah.
of just puttering away at it.
That's awesome.
I had to put it down one night because I wasn't sure how far to go. So I knit to here and I wasn't sure if I should start my cuff yet because from the measured length. But I started this probably, I don't know. It was a long time ago I started it. So I wanted to remeasure her arms because obviously she's growing. So I wanted to make sure the arms were long enough. So yeah,
That's awesome. I love that.
it's a fun. Do you have my pattern over there?
Yeah.
Might need that.
So I got the itch to. Where'd my? Oh, there it is. I got the itch to cast on some spring socks after I finished Weston socks. I love sock knitting. It's just my thing. It's what I
Yeah.
started knitting on. I love it. So I got this yarn from the Cozy Knitter. It's called Suits Aren't for Everyone, I believe is this colorway.
It's awesome.
It's so fun. So I've already finished one sock. It's quite long. This is the colorway here. It comes with a contrasting skeiny yarn for heels, toes, and cuffs. But I always struggle with my heels when I do a different color heel.
Yes.
I can kind of cinch it up, but I always get little holes. But if I don't do a contrasting heel, you don't get holes. So I just decided to use the yarn for the toes and the cuff.
Nice.
So that one's done. And then I have now started my second sock. It's on the go.
Nice.
So this will be my car knitting this afternoon on the way out to Banff.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's almost done.
I always find if I can get the toe started right after I finish the first sock,
Yeah.
then I keep working on it.
Yeah.
But
me
if I
too.
don't, if I finish one and then put it down,
Yeah.
then it's hard to pick it up again and start the next one.
I purposefully will keep the bag, my project bag, on my bed or on my chair I like to sit on, just so that I have to pick it up
Yeah.
and cast it on. So that's, yeah, I just cast this on the other night, I think 2 nights ago.
Nice.
So it's cruising. It's cruising. I love it.
Self-striping yarn is the best for socks because
Love self-striping yarn.
it just makes it go so fast. You're like,
Yeah.
ooh, what's the next color? And
Yeah.
you just keep going and you
Like,
just
one
feel
more
like you're
stripe, one more
flying.
stripe.
Yeah.
This is in a little project bag that someone had gifted to me on Instagram a gazillion years ago, before I even started knitting. It was just a little zipper pouch that someone.
Cute.
Okay, my other whip I have going on is my Kenya sweater.
Right.
Kenya by Boylan Knitworks. It's slowly growing, but I got the bug for my socks, so I put it down.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are.
So pretty.
So I just have to do about 2 to 3 more inches of body, and then I split for the sleeves. I hope it fits. It looks like it's going to be a little bit snug, and I guess I was supposed to switch needles. So you're supposed to use the bigger needles on the bottom, like on this lace, and then the smaller needles up here.
Oh.
But I didn't switch needles, thankfully. So I've been using the same size, but it's not going to bell out as much as other
Right.
people's do. I guess with the bigger needle, it's supposed to
Yeah.
flute out a little bit, but that's okay. So yeah, it's growing. I do just love knitting in the rounds like this. So I'm almost done my first skein, and then I'm praying to God that these will match up.
Yes.
I'm not alternating. I should be. I know that, but we're gonna take our chances on this one. So that's my second whip. Jaylee, stop.
It's just the kids.
It's just the kids.
She's so
Oh, I'll save my cozy memories for the next podcast because we're at 10% battery.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, we should do the draw for our beautiful Rose Hill yarn, not just a pretty face colorway.
Yeah.
Robin at Rose Hill kindly donated this skein of yarn to us, and our last podcast we had just said leave a comment below and that we would draw
Yeah.
on the next podcast.
So for our YouTube friends.
Yeah, for our YouTube friends. So what I did was I just wrote down all the names on pieces of paper. It's in my Banff mug because I'm going to Banff today.
Nice.
It's such a cute mug. I collect these mugs. So I just had to show this one off. We are Banff theme. Do you want to draw? Okay.
Only one name. Ooh.
Apple Pecan Sews.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So if you could message us on Instagram,
Yeah.
on Feather Stitches Podcast on the Instagram page, we will send this off to you. So thank you so much for entering, everybody. And thank you again, Robin, for the skein of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was fun.
Speaking of Robin, she sent us a message not even that long ago and asked Heather and I if we
Like
wanted
Tuesday.
to if we wanted to knit some samples for her with her new sock sets.
Is that even like a hard question to ask us?
Yes, please.
Please, we will gladly sample Knit Yarn Dyer's yarn.
Right? So she sent us each a couple, so they're half skein sets.
I
So
haven't
it's like a
seen
50
these
gram
yet.
skein.
Wow.
Oh, look at those. Aren't they beautiful? That one's blowing out a little bit.
There's a way to.
Oh, there you go. That looks a little better.
So she gave us some pictures to kind of choose from.
Yeah.
And this country peach just, spoke to me.
And this one's called My Darling Iris.
Oh,
I mean,
that's beautiful.
purple, right?
Yeah.
I just had to. Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for
So,
mint.
yeah. So I'm really excited to see. She wants to add some samples some pictures so that people can see what the colorways knit up like
In socks. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we're like, yes, absolutely. So
yeah,
Girls
so
Hill
if you
Yarns,
guys
check her out. Her stuff is stunning. Her colors and her yarn is just beautiful. Like Robin is
she's an artist.
amazingly
She's an
talented.
artist. And so kind and just the friendliest person. You'll just
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you guys like to try, like if you don't want to buy just a whole skein of yarn, because so many people like making shorty socks.
Yeah.
This is awesome because they're
It's
just 50
perfect.
grams, and then
Yeah.
you get the mini is 20 grams. So yeah, I'll just
it's
start
lots
doing
to make a pair of socks. Even if you do, you probably have enough to do like a short cuff or like a short leg. If you
Yeah.
don't like them really short, if you want them a little higher,
Yeah, that's what I'll
I'm
do
sure
with
you
these.
have enough. Unless you have
I'll make
really
them
big feet.
I'll make them like a little bit taller because I have big feet.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do, I'm going to just kind of measure, I'll measure and do half whatever I can get away with.
Yeah.
This. Like I'll do my toe, measure half of this, and then do half of the rest for the cuff to make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's what I'm going to do.
It's a great way. And then you don't end up with, because I have tons of like half a skein of yarn.
Yeah.
Because I really like shorty socks. That's my preference.
Yeah.
So, and that's just, I mean, if I was buying socks, that's what I would buy too. Like, it's just what I wear. So,
Totally.
yes. So, thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
I'm
These
so
are
excited
going to be
to-
jumping on my needles.
Yeah.
When I knew that this yarn was coming on Tuesday night, when she said, okay, I'll throw it in the mail tomorrow, it came the next day.
Yeah, like really fast.
So that's why I knew I needed to get these socks
Yes.
done. Look, I'm going to have 2 minty-toed socks.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love it. So yeah, gladly we'll test it. Robin,
Absolutely.
ask away anytime.
Anytime.
We are happy to. And so then we'll get the socks done, and she will have them at the Edmonton Fiber Frolic.
Yes.
And then I think she's going to also have them at the Lacombe show as well.
Yes.
So
Yeah, unless we're really fast and have them done for next weekend, but I don't think so.
I'm working quite a bit next week. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably not.
Yeah, can you go upstairs?
No, upstairs, please. Thank you.
It's fine. Check it out. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's that. So should we jump into a little bit about?
I just want to show one more
Okay.
thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got my prize from Cables and Cotton. So it's a mini skein set,
Wow.
and it's from Avenue Fibers. So they donated these mini skein sets to the podcast for a giveaway, and I won. I've had some great luck lately.
Yes, you have. Girl.
It has been
Go buy
fantastic.
a lottery
So-
ticket.
I know, right? So it's in this super cute little
Oh, they
bag.
sent you a bag too.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
nice.
that pretty?
That is.
So yeah, and then she had some. She put in some a little party light candles
Sweet.
and some tea, and there was a chocolate bar too, but my daughter swiped that and ate it immediately. So
Brianne Elizabeth.
I don't. I like chocolate, but I don't eat it a ton, and she is like chocolate. So
Give Becky a bag of salt and vinegar chips, Old Dutch salt and vinegar chips, and a can of Pepsi or a glass of wine, and
then I'm happy.
she's,
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
But yes, I get chips are a little hard to send in the mail because they probably be a little squished.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
thank you, ladies. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
So exciting. This girl's on fire.
No, I gotta keep entering.
Totally.
It's so fun.
So
All right.
we were little busy beavers getting ready for the Edmonton show. It's our first show that we've signed up for. We don't know what to expect. We're
Yeah.
nervous as
Yes.
yeah. But we have been really wanting to come up with something that was unique to that we haven't seen before other than I had seen it. I have one, but we couldn't find where to buy them from. So, because I was gifted this needle protector, and we thought, you know what? Let's market these. So, we have close to about 200 of these needle protectors. I don't know. Can you? So these are 3/4 inches thick. They can hold needles. Well, I don't know what the biggest size would be, but they hold a lot of needles.
They hold fairly big. There's just a split in the end, so and it goes all the way across. So whatever size needles you can fit in there, probably
Probably up to size 6.
I would say at least.
At
Yeah.
least, yeah, 6mm.
Yeah.
Probably bigger, but so
And they're nice and light.
yeah, they're a plastic tubing.
Yeah.
And it's a sturdy tubing, and there's little slits here.
Just rubber.
So these help to hold your stitches on the needles so they don't accidentally slip off the needles. And you don't have, like, they don't come off easy. You have to actually give them a decent pull off. So we have
some of the
all kinds of colors.
Yeah, I just grabbed a few off the top of the stack.
Yeah. We have lots.
So, yeah, this is just a few of them. We tried to get some that were a little less girly for all you male knitters out there.
Yeah.
Man knitters. How do you... Men who knit.
Men who knit.
Yeah, so these are just a few of them. So, yeah, so we will have these at the show in Edmonton.
Yeah, so if you want to just come check them out and see what you think. I'm dying to know what people think about these. I love mine because I never have to worry about it, about my needles, because even my nice bag, my Andrea Homespun bag I bought at one of the markets, my needle tips went right through the side of my bag.
Put a hole, especially like if you have like the lace needles that are sharp,
which are my favorite.
They're fantastic, but yeah, they
will puncture a bag.
They will puncture a bag. So
with these on,
these are multi-purpose.
Yeah, and then you don't have to worry about them snagging your your needles won't snag your knitting.
Yeah, and it protects your needles too, right? They don't get banged up if you have other stuff in your bags.
They won't get bent.
I have broken knitting needles.
Especially
I had
the wooden ones.
Yeah, I've broken them I knelt on a pair once, and yeah, so it happens. They break.
Yeah, so we think these are pretty great, and we want to market them. Thank you to James for cutting all the plastic.
Yes.
Slicing the ends for us.
Yeah, he was busy bee working out in the shop.
Yeah.
It was good. He gave him a little project to do, so that's always good for.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. So these are going to be at the market. We will be selling these online as well. We're trying to figure out if we're going to do sales on Instagram or if we create an Etsy shop, or we don't know. We're so new to this. We don't know the best.
Still figuring things out.
Yeah.
And we got to figure out our shipping still too. We don't want to start selling them and not have our shipping figured out.
Our next batch that we order will be a little bit narrower tubing, because if we do the 1/2-inch tubes, we can send them just regular letter mail. So that'll save immensely
a lot on shipping. Yeah.
And then these might be good to just have for markets and,
Yeah.
Or you can throw one of these in with the purchase of... We're also doing bags as well.
Yeah.
So we've been busy sewing up bags.
Which is why my knitting whips have been considerably less. So I brought just a couple of each of the different sizes that we're going to have. So these are just little Notions pouches that they're great for if you want to have an extra set of needles or stitch markers or whatever in the bottom of your bag.
Yeah.
They don't.
Little scissors.
You know what else these are great for? Is to throw in your purse. If you have like Band-Aids, and for women, if you have like tampons and pads in your bag, so when your kids are digging through your purse, they're not like, "What's this, Mom?"
In your glove box?
Yeah.
So I mean, they're multi-purpose. They don't have to just be Notions.
I use these for tons of things. So I love this size of pouch.
Yeah.
And then this is the next size up. So this is like a sock sack size.
Or 2 ball.
Yeah, or 2 skein sets. So they're drawstring, little handles. It's hard to see the fabric on these.
Yeah, there's going to be a big assortment of fabrics and colors. And
so different... Yeah, and all different styles. Like, I've been collecting these novelty fabrics for years now, because we've been talking about doing this for so long.
Well, we were quilters. We still are, but we quilted all the time, so we have some nice quilters cotton.
Yeah, lots of fabric. But anytime you see these fun little fabrics, I'm always like, oh, that would make a cute bag, and I'd buy a little bit. So I have tons of these. So there's all different fabrics. And then I made a couple that are a little bit bigger, so same idea.
So that's almost, like, this is like a sweater size. 3, 4.
Bigger shawls or a sweater would fit in this.
Yeah.
So, and it's just an open, there's no pockets in these ones, so just an open, we're almost out of battery. So I have a couple that I've done in this size. So that's kind of our medium-sized bag.
Yeah.
And then these are our big ones.
Yeah, so we're going to have...
This is called the Finch bucket.
We'll probably have about 8 Finch buckets at the show.
Yeah. So these ones have pockets on the inside all the way around. A couple different sizes of pockets. And I haven't put it'll have drawstrings. I had to get some more cording. So, but this is Marvel. I've already bought my tickets for...
Oh, did you buy them already?
Yeah, I did. Because my kids are like... My daughter's obsessed with Marvel. But anyways,
Yes,
so
she is. She's
this
at my
one
house
was
talking
hard
about
to
it.
give up. Even my daughter was eyeing it up, and I'm like, yeah, you can't have it. You don't knit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so that's our that's the
so
big
we'll
one.
have a variety of Finch bags, medium size, and then the small ones, the Notions pouch size,
Yeah.
and then our needle protectors. So
Yes.
there's more. We'll keep showing things off closer as we go closer to market.
Yeah.
And baby, babies are restless.
They are. Yeah, they didn't last too
Let
long.
me just grab one. Let me grab a baby. Okay.
Oh.
Can you grab him? I'll grab her. Yeah. So anyways, this weekend, do you have anything going on?
No, not this weekend. This weekend is relatively quiet.
Yeah.
And then the next couple weeks, next weekend is the Fiber Shindig in Calgary.
Yes.
So for lots of you, I won't be going this year because I have a big family dinner / reunion in Red Deer, which will be nice. And then, yeah, and then it's Easter, and then it's
My birthday.
yes,
My birthday's coming up on the 15th.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Oh. Yeah. No, I'm working this weekend. So that's not very
Just crying
exciting.
/ laughing.
Going to Banff, working
Yeah.
a bit more next week. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, took the kids to see Dumbo. It's a really, really cute movie.
Yeah, I want to see that one too.
The filming is beautiful. Like, it's like artistic to me. I just thought the colors, the cinematography was just, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, I recommend that one. So,
Cool.
and then I listened to a couple audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I listened to, oh, it's escaping my mind. Anyways, the one I did love, the one that's been consuming everything has been Daisy Jones and the Six. It was an incredible audiobook. I highly recommend it. It's actually narrated by a cast of characters, so they all have different voices.
Cool.
It's about rock and roll in the 70s and this band that started, and I loved it. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to that one, and I'm also listening to, excuse you, I'm also listening to the Quinterland Sisters. It's about the Dion quintuplets that were born
Oh, cool.
back in the, I guess the 30s. So that's an interesting book. It's kind of a sad one, thinking about how they were raised. And so it's based on their story, but it is also fictional. So, but yeah, so I've been listening to that one.
Cool.
So I'm getting lots of books, like audiobooks in with sewing, and I've been driving with Assure lately. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been good. Anyways, I guess we'll have to sign
Time to
off.
go.
We got a podcast, and that's
We
the main
did.
thing.
Yeah, we did good.
So yeah, until next time.
Yeah.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.